So to get Carbone off the hook, the President of the United States said we didn't need one. You never think your kid's gonna die before you do. Can I help myself? Jerry Bellamy. Hey, wait a minute.
I don't know what to say, Kevin, except that I'm grateful that you're letting me talk with you.
Look, we're partners, what, 3-4 years?
3.5. You're the best partner I ever had, Kevin.
Time before that at the academy. Huh? We're friends, Joe. Real friends. We've been through a lot of things together. It's not natural, you know? You never think your kid's gonna die before you do. Never. You just can't get ready for that. Thanks for the offer. This man is a decorated police officer, a 22-year veteran. Now, his arrest is an affront to the 30,000 men and women
who aren't hitmen for drug dealers. Let me explain something to you, Detective Flynn. When you're arraigned this afternoon, you'll be charged with murder 1.
You're long on character assassination and short on case, Counselor.
Don't overestimate the public's tolerance for dirty cops. There's enough here to convince a jury.
Well, what's your case? A load of hearsay from a dope dealer's brother and a paid informant?
His partner's saddled up and ready to go.
Ready to lie.
Look, if what Detective Edwards says were true, then it would make him an accomplice, meaning his testimony's worthless without corroboration.
The corroboration was in a coffee can in Detective Edwards' basement. He saved every dollar you gave him.
Sounds like you have a solid case against Edwards, not my client. Mail here.
Bill. Danny.
Yeah, Danny, what's up?
Bill, we gotta talk.
There's nothing to say, Danny. You're gonna name me, right?
Right.
How bad is it gonna be, Danny? Can I help myself?
Oh, yeah, Bill, you can.
Okay. Listen, how much did you tell him?
Everything.
Take care.
You too, Bill.
Yeah. Gus, thank God. We gotta talk.
Cello?
Yeah.
Just got back from Virginia.
That's Susan Forrest.
How'd it go?
That's the ringleader, Tom Rudisill.
Piece of cake. We used Opie's ID.
We don't know who Opie was.
Right on. You get plenty of salt?
Yep, we're ready for the picnic.
Salt means bullets.
I want to be with you tonight to celebrate.
That's the adrenaline talking. Get your pretty little ass over here.
She was buying guns.
Don't get too excited. These tapes can't be used in court.
You couldn't have gotten a warrant?
The President of the United States said we didn't need one. Now, this is the day after the robbery.
The police took me in for questioning. You better split.
Damn, how'd they get onto you?
I don't know. I was scared.
You do like I told you?
I got rid of the bag. I smashed the walkie-talkie and threw it down the sewers. So did Margaret.
Unfortunately, we didn't transcribe these until 2 days after the robbery. We had quite a backlog.
Reciprocal. Do you know what they're saying in the Bronx? That you spilled your guts to the grand jury. Say it isn't so, Serpico.
It isn't so.
You know how to handle guys like you. I had to cut your tongue out. Miss Manning is a convicted check forger and a prostitute.
I don't care if she's Ma Barker. She can back up her story.
His fingerprints were on a lockbox full of cash.
We have all the corroboration we need. The offer is murder, too, if he testifies against Garcia.
The offer is kiss my ass.
We're done.
Mr. McCoy, Detective Flynn wanted me to apologize for his outburst. He's very concerned about his family's safety.
What do you propose?
John Gotti's hitman pleaded guilty to 19 murders. He served 4 years and was relocated with a new identity. Detective Flynn's entitled to no less consideration.
See you in court.
Officer Martin Keene.
Retired. What do you want?
I'm Bobby Esposito. This is Cynthia Bennington.
So?
I'm a lawyer representing Jim Ryder. I was wondering if we could come in and talk with you for a few moments.
Well, what do you want?
We know you were on a task force that had Marzetti's house under surveillance. We know that you were on duty the night he was killed.
We'd like to ask you some questions about that night.
30 years I've been waiting for somebody to ask me about that night. Come on in. We had Marzetti's place bugged. I heard everything that went on in there.
What happened?
Well, Marzetti was with one of his crew, Nicholas Carbone, I think that's his name. Marzetti was leaning on him for money. He thought that Carbone should be a bigger earner. Marzetti slapped him a couple of times and Carbone snapped. Pulled out his gun and blam. That was it for Marzetti.
Why didn't you arrest Carbone then?
Carbone was the task force's key informant. He was expected to be an important witness when we went to trial. We arrest him, and it's 18 months of investigation down the tubes.
So what did you do?
We had to set up somebody else.
Jim Ryder.
That's how it turned out, yeah.
How'd you set him up?
I didn't. I told Schuster I wouldn't plant evidence and I would not perjure myself.
That's why you were never called as a witness.
Right.
Would you testify for us?
If I have to, yeah.
We discussed your offer. We agree we could use the money. How would $300 a week sound to you? That all depends. Who's your man? No names, Dave. I'll just say that on Columbus Day he marches with all the other good Italians. You got me? Yeah. Perfect.
You boys want some?
No, no thanks. All right, we want $500 a week. Okay. Very easy to do business with. All right. $500 down payment.
Patrolman Greenberg, I'm Lieutenant Stratton. I arrest you for taking a bribe.
Good. Patrolman Price, I'm arresting you for offering a bribe to an officer. Hey, wait a minute.
You can't arrest him. You're under arrest.
Well, I ain't. Lieutenant Strabble?
Stratton!
Whatever, in Strabble, Stratton. I arrest you for conspiracy to bribe an officer. Now, you lean up against that counter.
Wait, checking out?
Yeah. How come you're not on the Humperneck?
Wore them out.
Boys or girls?
Whatever I get lucky with. Hey, I think I got something here you'd be interested in.
Yeah?
Jerry Bellamy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got him 2 consecutive life sentences 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, he was released. Completely rehabilitated. Sliced up a 40-year-old woman mid-afternoon in her home, up on Mulholland.
You got a line on him?
Only that he's out there somewhere. I'm afraid we have nothing that can help you.
Well, it looked like he saw something on the screen.
What? What's the recommendation? Only that he's out there somewhere.